Hi, I'm Michelle Sterling for Friends of Science Society. Let me ask you something. Is decarbonization a patriotic act? Because I'm reading here on the website of the Canadian Climate Institute that it is. Amazing that the Canadian Climate Institute is funded for almost $7 million of their $9 million budget by the government. And they claim that the next wave of climate action is coming and Canada must leapfrog the United States to ensure that our economy is positioned to prosper. Now, this was written by Rick Smith, and he goes on to say that he's a Canadian who put up a flag at his house this year. I've never bought a Canadian flag before. So, Mr. Patriotism is only patriotic when it comes to Donald Trump derangement syndrome and clean energy or decarbonization, right? He goes on to say, given how long the flag and flagpole I wanted were out of stock at Canadian Tire, it seems that many other Canadians felt the same. So, he goes on to say that, decarbonization is accelerating around the world and not slowing down. That's false. You can look at the statistical review of world energy, and you'll see that even before this was written, and before the crisis in the Straits of Hormuz, oil, gas, and coal were going up in use, consumption around the world. And he claims that electric vehicles have a higher adoption. They do, to some extent, in some places, usually because of subsidies. But overall, the auto market is filled with ICE vehicles, and many people are abandoning EVs because there just isn't the power grid or the access to charging that they need, or the range, especially in cold countries like Canada. So the challenge for Canada is to escape the evil tractor beam of Trump's bad ideas and set a course of our own for the benefit of all Canadians. Doing everything we can to decarbonize Canada isn't just something we're doing to reduce emissions. It's a contribution to a better future for our country. Decarbonization is an act of patriotism. Well, I've just got one thing to say to that. We're living in a clown world in Canada, if you believe that, because the world is not decarbonizing. There's an energy deficit, a significant one. There's going to be a big energy shock because of the blockade in the Straits of Hormuz, because of all the damage there. Canada is ideally positioned right now to sell oil and gas all over the world, but we can't get it to market because we haven't got Bob the Builder out there building pipelines. What we really need to do is build pipelines and improve our existing ports and our transportation routes, Trans-Canada Highway, all the basic fundamental things. That's what we have to do, not all the shiny electrotech projects that these climate boffins keep talking about. We need to get back to basics. We need to be very pragmatic, and we need to get our valuable energy resources to market. So decarbonization would be the death of Canada. It's not patriotic at all. For Friends of Science Society, I'm Michelle Sterling.